Dear students, we will start with profit and gains from business or profession. This chapter is very important. Now, the head of income itself tells us that we are going to deal with business and profession. Before we actually start off, what is the difference between business and profession? Having said that, business is relating to an activity of sale of goods, whether it is safety pin or aeroplane. Somebody is selling it, business. Whereas profession means sale of services by chartered accountant, cost accountant, company secretary, doctors, lawyers, etc. But remember, income tax does not differentiate between goods or services. By selling goods also, you make profit. By selling services also you make profit. It really does not matter because both of them come into the same head of income. The peculiar thing about this head of income is that the charging section. See, when I start with this charging section means this is the section that brings your income under charge of tax. So, the peculiar thing about this charging section 28 is it does not tell us when or in which year the income is to be taxed. It only tells us what income should be included in this head of income. See, for example, when we did salaries, we went to charging section 15 and then we learned salaries to be taxed due or receipt basis, whichever is earlier. Of course, there are certain exceptions like bonus and arrears of salaries where it is taxed in the year of receipt. That means charging section was telling us which year to tax it. Similar way, when we went to house property in section 22, we learned that the annual value for that year should be computed and accordingly taxed in that year. So here also the charging section told us in capital gain section 45 in the year of transfer, and transfer is very clearly defined in section 2 class 47. Whereas for two heads of income, that is for PGBP that we are about to study today and for income from other sources section 56, these two charging sections do not tell us in which year the income should be included. They only tell us what is the income to be included. Are we clear? Is there a huge difference between what is the income to be included and in which year it should be included? There is a difference. What is to be included? We will learn. But let us first solve this problem in which year it should be included. This problem is not such a big problem because we have one section called 145, not 143, 145, which I am going to teach you today. Section 145 talks about method of accounting. As per section 145, whatever is the accounting methodology followed by the assessee for the purpose of maintaining his books of accounts, the same method we need to consider for taxation under the head PGBP and income from other sources. Sir, could you please give some examples? Yeah, sure. Let us say there is a chartered accountant. Think about it. Do you think he would maintain his books of accounts on mercantile basis of accounting, or do you think he would prefer cash basis accounting? Because generally what happens when you start your practice, you will charge your client, let's say 5 lakhs, but there are some clients who will say, okay, this service I thought it would be 4 lakhs 50,000. They will end up by paying 4 lakhs 50,000. So what do? You will consider 4 lakhs 50,000 as income when it is received. We need to say you are following cash basis for the purpose of method of accounting. Even for the purpose of taxation under the head PGBP, we will follow cash basis, meaning to say the revenue will be recognized only when it is received. Example 2, let us take, we are talking about ITC Limited, big FMCG company, and they are recording sales on mercantile basis. So they will have debtors, creditors, outstanding, whatnot. If they are following this as the method of accounting for maintaining the books of accounts, the same method, that is mercantile system, will follow even for PGBP and income from other sources. What I am trying to tell you is that there is a relevance of the method of accounting, and this relevance of the method of accounting is what section 145 talks about. But remember, Section 145 allows only two methods of accounting. What are those two? Mercantile system is allowed and cash basis is allowed. You cannot follow hybrid system of accounting. Can we follow for recognizing our revenue cash basis, but for recognizing our expenditure accrual basis? The answer is no. You are going against the concept of matching. Remember, for the purpose of taxation, either you follow mercantile or you follow cash basis or whatever you are following for the purpose of maintaining your books of accounts, same thing we will follow even for these two heads of income. What are the two heads of income? PGBP and income from other sources. For the head PGBP and income from other sources, assessee taxpayer has two options method of accounting. One is cash basis accounting, second one is mercantile or accrual basis of accounting. The word mercantile or accrual one and the same. If assessee method of accounting is cash basis, ICDS will not apply. So what do you mean by ICDS? ICDS means Income Computation and Disclosure Standards. Accounting standards used to maintain books of accounts. So what do you mean by ICDS? Helps in calculating income and what should be disclosure requirement. ICDS do not speak about maintenance of books of accounts. ICDS is not relevant for CA Inter, but for CMA Inter, you can expect one fill in the blank or MCQ about how many ICDS are there. Total, there are 10 ICDS. Don't worry, if this is your first PGBP class, we will go through new concepts in detail in upcoming classes. For accrual basis, then the assessees are divided into individual or HUF, and second one is any other case. Any other case, example, company, firm, LLP, AOP, BOI. ICDS has to be followed. If you are an individual or a HUF, you are earning PGBP income method of accrual basis, then we will check are you a tax audit case in the current financial year under section 44AB. Yes, if yes, you have to follow ICDS. If you are not a tax audit case, need not follow ICDS. ICDS has to be followed even if assessee follows presumptive taxation system. Dear students, in the next class, we will learn how to score marks in PGBP. There is a trick here. It is an easy trick, but most of them are unaware. And if you follow the tricks that I gave you with sincerity, you can score easily. Dear students, bye for the day.